Hey, this is going to be really, really quick. I greet you all. Um, I greet you all, you know, in the spirit, and I pray that this video will help a few people out that are dealing with certain situations. I pray that some minds and some situations will be healed, and some situations will be delivered, and some situations will be freed from bondage. So this has been on me for a little while, and so I have. Well, actually, this morning it's on me real heavy, and so I'm going to go ahead and get this out because I have to do it. I have to, it's one of those things. I haven't been up here in a while. I haven't posted a video, but I am going to do what the Lord has told me to do. So, what issues are you not willing to let go of for the sake of an excuse? What issues are you not willing to let go of for the sake of an excuse? And so, as I began to talk this thing out, excuse me, y'all, it's still early. It's how it's on me right now. I haven't did anything but drunk some tea. And so he took me to everybody. I'm not even going to, well, you can find it in Luke 8, 43 or 40, somewhere like that. The woman with the issue of blood. That is where he took me with this, and he deals with me concerning this story a lot. But today, he's saying the issues that you deal with will no longer be excusable for the sin or for what you decide to do concerning the results of the issue. So we know the story of the woman with the issue of blood, and we know she pressed her way through a crowd. We know that she had been sick for 12 years. But how long have you been sick? How long have you been dealing with the issue or issues that you've been dealing with, and you allow the issues to give you excuses as to why you're not doing what you have been told or assigned to do? And not only that, because everybody may not be may not have an assignment, but what you do is you use the issue to justify why you're doing what you're doing. So the woman with the issue of blood, she had went to many different physicians. She had talked to different people, just like us. We go from doctor to doctor. We go from therapist to therapist. We go from friend to friend, family member to family member, trying to mentally work out our issues. We trying to work out the issue. But while we trying to work out the issue, we're still allowing the issue to have control over our minds, our spirit, our space. We allow the issue to just have full control, full access, instead of putting the issue in its place. So the woman with the issue of blood, you know, for 12 years, specifically 12 years. And I know some of us, we've been dealing way longer than 12 years. Way longer than 12 years. The difference is her 12-year mark, our 15-year mark, our 5-year mark, whatever that mark is. Kids waking up. Whatever that mark is, she had to come to a point where she had to say, Lord, I'm tired. I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of being heavy burdened. I'm tired of all these issues that I deal with in my life. I'm tired of the issues. I'm tired of having to rob Peter to pay Paul. I'm tired of having to... See, y'all, that's an issue. Sorry. I'm tired of having to just do and feel the way I'm feeling.
Can you tell?
You see, I'm filming.
Can you tell Kobe to get off of my bed?
What you doing?
Trying to make it up.
Okay, but stop screaming, because you know he's going to jump on the bed while you're trying to make it up. You already know that. But ask him to stop. No, you were screaming. And he's just playing. At least he's trying to make the bed up, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, the issues that we deal with, we have to say, Lord, I'm tired. I'm tired of dealing with it. I no longer want to deal with it. If you no longer want to deal with it, if you no longer want this to be the excuse, the reason why so you do something or you don't do something, the way you act, the way you do things in public, the way you do things behind closed doors, the way you operate, period. If you no longer want the issue to be your reason, your excuse as to why you don't do what you know you're supposed to be doing, so the woman, you know, I just imagine her just sitting there and just like, yo, I'm tired of this. Like, I'm tired of this. You know, whatever the issue was that caused me to have this issue, I'm ready to uproot that. Whatever that seed that was planted in me that made me have this issue that has been sticking with me year after year after year. I think I'm delivered. I talk to somebody who I think is going to help me. I talk to somebody who I think, you know, that tells me, that assures me that they have the magic potion. Shh. So,
No.
but
Get off my bed.
healing doesn't come. So, I just imagine her, excuse me, I just imagine her saying, one day, take it. Take it all away. Who do I need to see? Who? I've sought out everybody. Who do I need to get to? Oh, I need to get to my healer. I need to get to my deliverer. I need to get to my provider, my way maker, because right now I need a way made. Right now I need some healing. Right now I need to be delivered. Right now. That is what I need right now. I don't need nobody else telling me that they have what I need. I have given them everything, all my money. It allows me to do certain things that I wouldn't normally do. I'm gonna get you. That I wouldn't normally do. You know, it gives me that excuse, and I don't want that excuse anymore, because I want to do what God is telling me to do. I want to do it how He's telling me to do it. I want to live the way He's telling me to live. That's what I want to be doing. So how do I get to my healer? You know, my crazy imagination, she started doing research. I know who the healer is. How I'm going to get to him? Oh, he's coming through my town?
Mom.
He's coming this way.
Mom, you thought Yaya open the door?
Go knock on the door and see if she'll open the door. He's coming this way. And so I gotta get it together. You know, my clothes probably messed up. I'm dirty. My hair ain't right. But I gotta get to him. No matter what, I gotta get to him. And he's coming through here. Okay. I need to put my walking shoes on. It's a song called Traveling Shoes. You got to get your traveling shoes on, because he is coming. He is coming through. Is you ready to touch him? Is you ready to touch him? Is you ready to touch that little piece of his clothing so that you can be healed? You don't have to stay in the same place or the shape or enslaved, in bondage. You can be free. You can be free. You can be free. You gotta be transformed in your mind. That is the difference between being healed, being delivered. That is why it took 12 years. That's why it's taken 5 years. That's why it's taken 10 years, and so on and so forth, however long you've been dealing with your issue. That's why it takes so long. Because we haven't we haven't transformed our mindsets. Our minds, we haven't transformed. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a transformed mind so that the change can show up on the outside. But our minds have to be transformed. How am I going to get to the healer? I want to be healed. I don't want these same issues to keep hindering me from doing anything other than this right here. I want to be in the will of God. I want to do what it is He's telling me to do. I want to do it His way. You know, that's a part of That's a part of our situation. You know, she was burdened. She was heavy. We be burdened. We be heavy. But until, and we, you know, and we walk this direction contrary, opposite of where God wants us to walk. And so while we're walking this way, we wonder why it's so heavy. We wonder why it's so hard and we can't catch a break. And our minds are so discombobulated. We just can't get it right. That's because we're walking in the opposite direction of where we're supposed to be walking. But when we transform our minds and we say, I'm walking in your direction, I'm getting to the healer, I'm getting to the deliverer, I'm getting to my waymaker, I'm getting to my strong tower, I'm getting to my provider, that's the way I'm going. Once we transform our minds into that, the change will start taking place on the outside. And then it becomes, oh, my burden is getting lighter. Oh, this weight don't seem so heavy. Oh, I feel better today. Oh, 2 weeks down the line, I don't feel like I felt 2 weeks ago. I feel better. I feel better. I feel better. Because when I walk his way, when I walk toward him, when I walk toward where he wants me to be walking, where he wants me to go, not where man wants, what man wants me to do, where man wants me to go, how man wants me to act, what man wants me to say. No, it don't work that way. It's his will. It's what he wants me to do. It's what he wants us to say. When we go in the direction of him, the issues become uprooted. And when the issues become uprooted, it is no longer a heavy weight. It is no longer a burden. We become free. We become transformed. We become changed. We become made new. We become whole. We become set free. We have to stop allowing our issues to block the transformation. We have to stop allowing our issues to block our transformation. This is a season of transformation. We can't do things that's not pleasing to our God, Elohim. We cannot do things that is not pleasing to him. It's time out for it. We don't have time like we had time. We don't have the time for excuses. We just don't have it. We just don't have it. That time frame is over. All of the time we have now is to get right and stay right. Follow what the voice of the Lord. Follow the voice of the Lord. Walk in his direction so that you can be freed, so that you can be saved, so that you can be delivered. We no longer have the time that we had. What took 12 years, we don't have 12 years no more. What would have 5 years, we don't have 5 years no more because they passed already, so we don't have that time. We don't have the time. We don't have the time. We don't have the time. So it is time to stop allowing the issues to Jalea, can you please stop hitting that bowl with that spoon like that? Issues. We don't have time for the issues to keep holding us bondage. We gotta let them go. We gotta let them go. We got to. The song says heavy load. Heavy load. I got rid of my heavy load. But I couldn't get rid of my heavy load on my own. I couldn't heal my own body. I couldn't let go of things that hurt me, because at some point, you know, the hurt starts feeling good, and when you think you've gotten rid of the hurt, you start becoming lonely and bored, and you say, oh, I gotta get that old thing back. Let me tell you, leave that old thing in the back. Okay? Leave it in the back. Leave it in the back. Get your mind transformed. Get your mind transformed. And allow the blood of Jesus to clean you up. Allow it to clean you up. It will clean you up. Those same taste buds that you had, your taste buds begin to change. Your ear, how you hear, begins to change. The way you see things begin to change. But it comes with a transformation from the inside out. It comes with a transformation from the inside out. The issues, when it's time, when Yeshua comes back, we not gonna have time to say, well, Lord, I was dealing with this thing because of the issues that I was dealing with, and so because it was just so heavy on me that I'm just gonna go over here and do this thing. It ain't gonna work. It's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. We have to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. And we have to continually pray, God, create in me a clean heart and renew the right spirit in me. Create in me a clean heart and renew a right spirit in me. Those bad issues, those past issues, those issues that has been weighing me down, weighing you down, weighing us down, those are bad spirits. And sometimes we don't know, so we can't break it. But those bad spirits, because you know, we can't serve two masters. So while we going one way, talking about going another way, but we doing one thing, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Gotta let it go. Gotta do. We're over the point of God knows my heart. We over that because you know his heart. And you know that his plan is for you to prosper. You know that your plan is for him. What is you doing? You know that his plan, his heart for you is good. Good. If you dealing with something and you ain't getting no good results, it ain't from him. It ain't from him. It just ain't from him. I hear you. It just ain't from him. But it's up to you. It's up to me. It's up to us to decide which way we're going to go. Because we can continue. I mean, you can continue. I'm not going to continue. So I ain't going to say we. I'm not going to continue. But you can continue to allow these issues to control you. You can allow the spirit of the enemy, the spirit of the demonic forces, whatever your issue is, you can allow it to continue to rest and rule over you. But my God, listen, I'm not going to. I will not. And I shall not. I will do what the Lord tells me to do. I will. Every morning is a new yes. Why? Every morning is a new yes. Every day is a new yes. Every hour. I've been finding myself just doing stuff and just saying, yes, Lord. Yes. Yes. Another yes. Yes. My soul says yes. My soul says yes. My heart says yes. My mind says yes. My situation is showing that I said yes and that I renew my yes all the time. It's always a new yes. Always. Because the same issues that I had to deal with, that I had to come through, I can't keep those same excuses. I can't keep those same issues when I'm walking in this direction. Sometimes, y'all, it might get a little hard now because you gotta break those. Break those things. They have to break. They have to break. They have to be uprooted, which is fine, which is great, because that is what we want to happen. So we have to be broken. We have to be broken so that we can be put together properly. Put together the way the Lord, our Creator, the Lord, Adon is His name. The way He put us together, the reason why He created us. We have to get to that point where we say, you created me. You know what's best for me. And because you created me, because you know what's best for me, I'm going to do it your way. I don't have to deal with these issues. I don't have to. It was a choice that I thought I was making the right decision. But we don't have to. We don't have to deal. We don't have to deal with the same things that we used to deal with. Let it go. Give it to the Father. Give it to the Father. My dad is some sort of a carpenter by trade, by skill, by street, by whatever. And I travel for my job, for what I do. It's not my job, it's my career. It's my, I travel for it. And so I talked to my dad not too long ago. And I said, he's fixing up his house. And I said, Dad, add me a room. Add me a room. Add me a room. Catch it. So that when I come to this area, I have my own space. I have my own space. I have my own place. I have my own place of dwelling. Go talk to your Father. Give him space in you. Give him space. Open up your heart. Give him space so that he can come in and uproot those issues. Because there are no more excuses. We don't have any more excuses. We've used all the excuses. We don't have no more. Because at this point, the excuses won't fly. When you know, it's one thing not to know, but when you know, the excuses is not going to save us anymore. You know, we know what to do. And when we don't do what we know what to do, we are willfully sinning. We are willfully stepping out of the will of God. What issues are you ready to let go of? What issues are you willing? Are you ready to let go of? What excuses are you ready to stop giving? What excuses are you ready to stop giving? What excuses are you ready to stop giving? No more excuses. Time to rid the issues. Lord, I thank you for this word. I thank you that you used me to deliver this word. I thank you that you trusted me with this word. I thank you that some issues are going to be uprooted. I thank you because you give us room. You give us time. You give us space. Hey, you give us space to repent for the issues that we allow to continue to manifest instead of cutting those issues down a long time ago, instead of bringing our issues to you a long time ago, instead of allowing you to rest and rule in our lives, God. I just thank you for the time. I'm grateful for my time. I'm grateful for my time that you allowed me to get it right. Because you didn't have to. You could have got me when I was back there in my issues, giving excuses. But God, you didn't do that. And I thank you. I thank you that you didn't do it. Lord, I thank you. I thank you for today. I thank you that the sun is shining. If it was raining, I thank you for the rain. I thank you that I can feel the air. I thank you for these loud kids. You hear these kids? I thank you for life. I thank you for it all. I thank you because without you, I failed. The song says, without God, I would fail. Without God, I did fail. Without my God, Elohim, without my provider, without my strong tower, without my lifter, I failed. But one day I had to decide. No more excuses. One day I had to decide, for you I live. One day I had to decide that I don't want these issues no more. One day I had to decide it. Make your day and decide that you don't want it no more. You don't want to be caught up at the wrong time. You don't want to be caught up at the wrong time. So God, I thank you. I just thank you for it all. I thank you for where you brought me from. I thank you for where I am. And I praise you for where you're taking me. I just thank you.